procession and the memorial service. They've been backfilled by their colleagues from downriver in St. John who've been covering their calls, while other police agencies from around New Brunswick have been on duty here in Fredericton, so that virtually every member of the Fredericton police force can take part in this event, which they have all done this afternoon. And beyond that, the community at large has volunteered to transport visiting officers from other parts of the country and the United States, meeting them at the airport, as we said earlier, and providing transit in a city that doesn't have a subway, obviously, and a limited public transit service, and obviously not enough taxi cabs for the thousands who've descended here. So there has been a tremendous coming together of civilians, of police agencies within the city of Fredericton and from all across New Brunswick and indeed the Maritime provinces. We see some of the RCMP and Halifax Regional Motorcycle Patrol here providing support this afternoon as well. So there has been a tremendous amount of cooperation among all of these agencies and many, many members of the general public as well.
Hey, Chris, as a former officer, you said you've gone to these funerals, unfortunately, before, but to see that outpouring of support for the police from the community, what does that do?
It really bolsters for every member of that department the reason they joined. They joined to protect the public. They joined to wear a uniform and go to calls. We all joined to do that, and other things came and specialty jobs and whatnot, but going in, what you wanted to do was work with the community and keep them safe. You wanted to be appreciated for that. But you didn't want to take a life or be killed, God forbid, and we've seen that now. But it would reinforce in their minds that the public does love us, despite some of the rhetoric we see mostly from the U.S., anti-police things, a little bit in Canada. The public love their police. They're there with them. They're crying with them. They're supporting them. And I think that's a great message for those officers to leave with today. Terrible they say goodbye to friends, but they know there's good things to come.
And do you think they'll have a more public memorial or commemoration of their life?
They will. And in fact, annually in every province, annually in Ottawa at the Police Memorial, there's a series of events that will occur. Those aren't easy for families because they almost have to relive it all, but they're all done with great intentions. So there'll be lots more of that. And who knows, close family and friends, how they're going to celebrate their lives in their own private way.
Steve Murphy, we have about a moment or so left. I just want to get your final thoughts after watching today's regimental funeral.
Well, I think we may have hit on the main point a wee bit earlier, Aaron, and that is that what has happened here today is a very important part of a recovery process, a healing process that will take a very, very long time. And Chief Fitch made the comment today, and I believe this would probably be borne out by others who've led police agencies through the loss of lives, that in some respects one never really gets over it, and perhaps one is not intended to get over it. It's a lesson, a hard-learned lesson, and losses that are very, very difficult to accept. But the healing will begin now, and obviously this tremendous show of support of community by police and support of police for community is an important first step in that healing process.
CTV's Steve Murphy for us in Fredericton. We appreciate your coverage all day today, Steve. Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you.
And that's it for me. Thanks for staying with us through our coverage of the regimental funeral for Constable Sarah Burns and Constable Rob Costello. CTV's Anita Sharma will have your top stories next. Time now for a short break.